Hello guys and welcome back to another Animal Let's 10 video. It's been only a couple of hours since the update dropped, but I have probably found the best way to macro it. And I'm talking about the new Winter's Curse event. We will macro the Purgatory mode with the max curses possible. Yeah, this is possible. I don't know when you're watching this, maybe the stage got buffed, maybe the stage got nerfed, so I don't know if it's easier or not, but you can macro the stage by the time the update just dropped. The title of this video is probably something like the most efficient way to macro it, so now I will tell you what you need to do to macro it at the most efficient way possible. Firstly, you obviously want to get the ho 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 title to get 300% of the even currency for this game mode. To obtain this title, you need to macro, as you need just an insane amount of materials to craft this title, so this title is obtainable only after you have macroed for a lot. But even before this, what can we do? We can actively play this stage and we can craft the soul, the new soul of the gifting. To craft it, we just need materials. The Krampus horn is a rare drop, which can be dropped just by clearing the stage. You don't need to do like anything to get it. And to get the winter soul fragments, we need to open a new crate. Those crates can be bottomable from the Christmas crafting station. It's better to buy the shiny winter crate. Don't even try to buy the blizzard. You can get those shots from the blizzard, but the chance is super low. Just buy the shiny winter crate. So for example, let's open it, and I'm getting 3 pearls, obviously. Who have thought, like, whatever. Also, yeah, very cool fact that they have just trolled me and I was farming these Thanksgiving even for nothing. Like, they did not add the trade lock or the premium traits in the diamond crates. There are like just none. If I'll craft even like one and I will try to open it, there will be none. So like, why this thing even exists? Why do you want to farm this event? This is the most useless event which you possibly can farm, so just ignore it. Actually, just get your Toki to the level 10, so you'll get plus 10 levels, and that's it. That's gonna be enough. So yeah, we're getting the souls. We are also getting the Snowman T10. It will be super good, as why not? It will increase the level of our units, which will help us. But now when we know how to get the maximum boost possible, let's talk about the team with which we'll macro. And it will be this one. This team is unchangeable for the macro which we will use. The only unit which we can change and we need to change is Grammy. As Grammy is here just for the placements, we can easily get the rare units. For example, let it be, I don't know, a Prisoner. One day I will make him mystical. Let's take Prisoner instead of the Grammy. And yeah, that's it. That's the entire team. I will tell you why we're taking this team exactly later on. Now let's quickly talk about the souls. We're using the Soul of Precision on our Simon. Why? As our Simon needs range. He needs the range, okay? Maybe, just maybe, you can go for the Soul of Efficiency, so he will get the range and the total cost. You can go for the Soul of Super Strength. You can experiment actually, but I'm getting the, what's called again? Soul of Precision, just for the range. So let's get it. Obviously, we are going with a critical skill tree. Naruto, doesn't matter. Soul of Rapid Recovery, whatever, it like actually doesn't matter much. Critical skill tree. Ladies man, let's give him the Soul of Efficiency. Again, doesn't matter. The only thing which matters is our Simon. It's better to give him the range double trait. Now with the update, it's kinda easy to do, so just give a Simon double trait with a range, you'll be good. And obviously Bulma with the Soul of Riches and Idol with the Soul of Prosperity. It's better if your Idol and Bulma both would be Midas, but I hope that by the time of those insane codes for the pearls, you were able to obtain both Midas farms. Now let's go into the stage and I will show you how to macro this new Christmas event. We will macro this event by using the tiny task. Yeah, this is a super unstable thing which you can use if your PC is bad and your Roblox lags. It will probably not be stable, as I have said in the thumbnail or the title, doesn't matter much. But if you don't want to use all other macros like the C's macro or some like Senya's macro, whatever the macros there are for Animal Ascent, you can tiny task this stage. So before me showing how my macro works, let's talk about what things you need to do to run the macro as stable as possible. Firstly, we need to go for the Roblox settings. We need to put our graphics for the 1 for lowest as possible. Also also, yeah, it's probably better to play at 60 FPS. Next, go for the enemy assistant settings, disable and auto ready, obviously auto wave skip on, auto game speed on, seamless stages off. We don't want to seamless stages this. As far as I know, the seamless stage is not fixed. And disable the auto retry if you have it on. So now let's restart the match. So we will look at the position when we are like retrying the stage. And now I hope you know how to use Tiny Task. I will just use the playback hotkey, which I have set, and we will start the macro. So now let me show you how does this work. I hope it will not break, as I've tested it only like 2 times. So I'm starting it. As you can see, I am rotating my camera for the base, for our base. I'm starting the game, placing Idol and Bulma, starting to auto upgrade them. And then I'm placing Simon. It's very important to place your Simon accurately, as, again, Tiny Task is super not accurate. You can hover your mouse at the position where you would not be able to place your Simon, but I am now upgrading Simon, placing Ladies Man, then Naruto, and then I'm spamming the... what is his name? The Grammys. Now what I'm doing, I'm just waiting for my Simon to get upgrade 11. You'll ask me how the hell are we beating this stage? That's happening because probably because of the Ladies Man, our Simon is getting full OE. I don't know why and how. That's because of 100 Ladies Man passives. And because of the Naruto passive, our Simon is getting insane range. That's why we are using a lot of units as Grammy or a rare unit to buff our range of the Simon. Now we have used the Simon's ability. He's going past the 11th upgrade. And now everything is very simple, we're just waiting for the upgrades. I mean, not the upgrades, I'm sorry. It's like 3 AM for me, almost 4 AM, I just want to sleep. We're waiting for the wave 20, and then we will just retry the stage. Now the boss spawns, now the boss is dead, it was super quick, and now we'll kill the rest of the enemies. Boom, we're done in 1 minute and 45 seconds. We're clicking retry, we are reloading into the stage, and now when we will spawn, we'll wait a bit as we were kinda not hurrying up with the ending of a macro, so we can fully load into the stage, and only then we'll restart. But I've made a macro, like a super one, okay, so I'm starting right away. Now, let's stop, let's restart the match, and I will tell you how I made this macro. So again, let's open our Tiny Task. Now let's set our recording hotkey for F8. This is the best hotkey which I can find. Now, play speed 1 and continuous playback is turned on. Nice, we are done with the Tiny Task. I'll just use the always on top option, so you will see it right over here. Now, what are we doing? We want to select the units, we want to pick Grammy, Unacube Grammy, take a rare unit like a Prisoner, give him the Soul of Efficiency. No, wait. No, we don't need to give him the Soul, wait, no. We want to give the Ladies Man the Soul of Efficiency, yeah. And now, what we want to do, we want to go for the teams, find an 8th team, and save it. Why we're doing this? As when you will use the playback hotkey, when the Tiny Task will use this, and if your playback hotkey is like F8 or F12, it will just pick a team. So for example, if I will use an F12, I will change the team, and if I will use an F8, as you can see, I have started the record and my team was changed. So yeah, if you don't understand why your macro is not working, maybe it's because of this reason. But now let's finally start to make a record. What we want to do is very simple. Now I will do things very slowly, so you'll just understand how we'll do this. I will probably, you know what, I will do this in 1x, I guess, actually. So now, what are we doing? We are pressing F8, so we are starting the record. Now, I'm pressing a left arrow key on my keyboard. RIP to those who don't have an arrow keys on the keyboard, but we're using it to slide our screen to our base. And yeah, nice, we're done. Now let's open the unit manager. Now we will click start. I will probably just turn 1x. Don't click anything, like you don't need to click 1x. Now, when the game just have started, you need to take idle with C X on your keyboard. Now let's place idle kinda close for the base, but let's hover our mouse closer to our avatar like this, so our idle will be placed. And the same thing we're doing with the Bulma, we're just placing it like closer. Now auto upgrade idle and Bulma. Auto upgrade idle on 1 and Bulma on 2. Now what we want to do is we want to just take our Simon and try to place him as close as possible, but we also need to make sure that in the record he will be placed. So let's place him probably like this. Now let's place him, even though he's ghost placed, that's okay. Now we're placing the ladies man just close to them like this. Now let's place Naruto close to them, and now we're just spamming with the rare units. It doesn't matter much where we're placing them. Auto upgrade the Simon. Now let's go for an idol. Use an auto ability for an idol. We'll probably use, as I was doing this, super slow. Like, actually, will we lose? No, we will not, but you need to do this fast. Later on, I will show you how to record this properly when you're doing this fast. But now we have used an auto ability on idle. Now we are just waiting for our Simon to get upgrade 11, and when he'll reach upgrade 10 and we will have enough cash for an upgrade 11, we're just clicking him, pressing the upgrade button and using the ability. As tiny task has a delay and we want to like ignore this delay. So now look at this, we'll have enough cash. I'm opening my Simon, spamming the upgrade and using the Super Tenga Toppa Gurren Lagann. Nice, we're done, we're basically done. Now, what we can do, we can go for the Bulma, wait for the Wish Balls to appear, and use the Wealth ability. So let's now finally through Exit and use the Wealth ability. Nice, we're done. Now our Simon will be just auto-upgrading and auto-upgrading, and he will be able to solo the stage. So all we have to do is just wait. Now, when we see that it's wave 20, we need to be ready to click and retry button when the boss will be dead. And all of the enemies at the right top of the screen will be dead, so it will be like 0 enemies. We need to click retry as fast as possible and keep clicking, as the stage might lag and you'll end it later than you need to, so keep clicking it. Not for long, but for like 5 seconds probably. Now we are still waiting, we are still recording, we are not ending the record till we did not fully load. Let's wait for like 3 seconds. If our internet it will lag, now we'll end the record. We are done. Obviously this record is unusable, so we need to record a normal one. Now I'll just show you, I'll try to show you the uncut version of the full record. So let's close the tiny task, let's open it again, continuous and playback. Now let's record this macro as it needs to be recorded. Let's start F8, let's use the arrow keys. Now unit manager, start idle over here, Bulma over here. Nice. Auto upgrade those girls. Now let's pick our Simon, probably place him over here. Now let's wait, wait, we're waiting. Now let's place him. Now ladies man and Naruto, all of the rare units possible. Now auto upgrade the Simon like this. Now concert ability on an idol. And we should be good. We should be good. Yeah, we are good. We are super good. The problem is I have probably like fucked up the placements. I think that Bulma will not be placed on the record, but doesn't matter much. Now let's open our Simon. We'll wait a bit. Now let's open our Simon, upgrade him. Again, upgrade him. Super 10 gets open. Let's go. And yeah, we're done. That's the entire record. Now all we need to do is just wait for the wealth ability on our Bulma. Let's use this. Let's go. And yeah, we're waiting. That's it. I hope that this macro will be good. This is a hard to record macro, but believe me guys, if you'll record a very stable one, you will not need a CS macros or some like other paid macros or not tiny tasks. You can tiny task it. Like, you just need a good computer. If you're macroing on a laptop, which I am doing, you'll probably not be able to macro it. Maybe you will, I don't know. So now we are ending the stage. Now the enemies will be dead. We need to be ready for that. Now the end screen will appear. Let's spam the retry button. I'm still spamming it. I'm still spamming it. Now let's end. We are waiting to see if we will load it or not, and then we're waiting for around 3 or so seconds. So let's wait. We are waiting, we are waiting, we are waiting. F8. We are done. And just like this, you can record the macro, which will easily macro for you, and it will be super stable and easy one. Unless you'll be kicked out due to the poor internet connection, or the Roblox will just decide to kick you out.